Thanks, Mark. Now I'm going to tell you why having a first aid kit available is very important for every successful camping trip. Now, it doesn't seem likely that minor bumps and bruises can derail a trip. However, if you are unprepared, it is very likely that something minor can turn into something major and ruin your trip. It goes without saying that when we leave our homes, we are sacrificing our overall safety, health, and comfort for the joy and experience that we get from camping. So, if you prepare correctly and you bring the right items in your medical kit, you can drastically minimize these variables. Now, there are a lot of things you can include in your medical kit. Some of them are obvious and some of them are not so obvious. For the most part, you always want to include band aids. Band aids can minimize infections when you get those minor cuts and bruises. Also, it is important to bring the painkiller of your choice. Do not let a headache ruin your day. Next, it is important to include all kinds of first aid creams to eliminate those rashes, that itchy feeling when you fell into that bush that you were allergic to, and it is important to bring sunblock. You may not realize this, but when you're camping, you're outside all the time. Whether you're camping in the desert or you're camping in the forest, you want to protect yourself from that sun. Also, it is important to bring tape in your medical kit. You'd be surprised how many conflicts you can get out of just by bringing duct tape or medical tape. You want to have this on your person at all times. Also, it is important to include gloves. This helps with sanitation and prevents the risk of spreading disease and bacteria. One thing that people don't think about when packing their medical kit is to include toilet paper. Now, this goes back to the ease and comfort of your home and not being used to that when you're outside in nature. Having a toilet paper can go a long way in sanitation and preventing bacteria. Hand sanitizer also helps with that. Finally, it is important to include the right tools in your medical kit. This means medical scissors, tweezers, and also personal items. Personal items include hand clippers, combs, and things of this nature. Finally, after knowing what to include in your medical kit, it is also important to know how to use all those items. You want to make sure you know where every item is located inside of your kit, so that way you can have a quicker access and ease when the situation arises. Make sure you know how to use all the different things that come with your medical kit. That way you are unprepared when the situation comes. Now that we know how to protect ourselves from the various hazards found in nature when we are camping, now let's learn about our nutrition and hydration. Juliet is going to help us with that. Take it away, Juliet.